Welcome to today's podcast. We're diving into a fascinating topic, molecular biology. It's all about understanding biological processes at the molecular level. From DNA and RNA synthesis to protein synthesis, there's so much going on behind the scenes in our cells.
Exactly. I think one of the most intriguing aspects of molecular biology is how tiny molecules can have such huge impacts on our body. Take DNA replication, for example. It's like the blueprint of life. Have you ever thought about how precisely DNA copies itself every time a cell divides?
It's incredible, isn't it? The process of DNA replication is a well-orchestrated event. The enzymes involved, like DNA polymerase, are like tiny workers, ensuring that the genetic material is copied correctly. Without that precision, errors could accumulate, leading to diseases like cancer.
Right, and what's even more amazing is the way DNA gives rise to RNA, which then helps produce proteins. RNA synthesis, or transcription, is like a middleman between the DNA blueprint and the final product. It's like a messenger carrying the instructions from the DNA to the ribosomes.
Yeah, and the ribosomes, they're the factories. They read the RNA and assemble amino acids into proteins, a process known as translation. It's like turning a recipe into a dish. But the crazy part is how the protein's shape determines its function. A slight change in structure can lead to a completely different outcome in the body.
Absolutely. Proteins are everything. They do everything from catalyzing reactions to forming structures in our body. And when something goes wrong in these processes, say, if a mutation occurs in the DNA, it can throw off the whole system. It's wild to think how a single letter change in the genetic code can cause genetic disorders.
Yes, and the complexity of it all really speaks to how finely tuned life is. Even small mutations can have big consequences. But at the same time, it shows how resilient the molecular machinery is. Cells have mechanisms to correct mistakes, like proofreading enzymes during DNA replication.
And it's not just about mistakes. These molecular processes are constantly adapting. Take protein folding, for instance. The way a protein folds determines its function. And if it folds incorrectly, it can cause diseases like Alzheimer's. There's a whole world of research into how misfolded proteins contribute to diseases.
Definitely. Molecular biology is really at the heart of understanding life. It's fascinating because at a glance, it seems like it's all happening on a microscopic level. But those processes control everything we do, from how we grow to how we think.
And that's why research in molecular biology is so important. It opens doors to new treatments and therapies. Understanding the mechanics of DNA, RNA, and protein synthesis could eventually help us cure diseases that we thought were incurable. It's like unlocking the secrets of life itself.
Exactly. And on that note, it's incredible to think how much more we have to learn. With every discovery, we get closer to understanding the very foundation of biology. But at the same time, new questions keep emerging. There's always more to uncover.
So true. And for our listeners, here's something to think about. If you could manipulate one part of the molecular biology process, whether it's DNA replication, or RNA transcription, or protein folding, what would you want to change and why?
That's a thought-provoking question. I'd love to hear what our audience thinks. Thanks for tuning in today, everyone. Stay curious.
We'll see you next time.